Howdy. Y'all got the right channel and the wrong guy. How y'all doing? I'm flipped out. Tonight we're going to discuss, you guessed it, John Christopher Depp II. I'm going to tell you how I feel about it too. But let's go over an overview first. John Christopher Depp II. That probably means that there's somebody out there named John Christopher Depp the first. Anyway, for 3 weeks we've given attention to what is known as London's Grand Neo-Gothic Royal Courts of Justice, where Johnny has been suing The Sun, a trash tabloid, for slander, defamation of character, and much more. They called Depp a wife-beater and said they had overwhelming evidence. Then, in court, they claimed that those statements were entirely accurate and true. These shocking revelations have come to light, including both Amber and Johnny's addled drug abuse, and it went so far as to say there was excrement found in their bed. Yeah, I'd like to not believe that. I wish I'd never heard it, and I'm sorry I had to say that, but that's what they're saying. Anyway, according to all this, at the end, Amber's career and Johnny's career will inevitably be affected in positive or negative ways, maybe both. With Amber, she may or may not have the support of the Me Too movement. If she loses, definitely not. But it could also be a big punch, a big dent in the Me Too movement. It could mean very terrible things for it. In other words, them supporting her and her using that as a platform to attack Johnny, to attack what might end up being a very honest young man, and I believe he's honest, could really destroy the Me Too movement in a manner of speaking. For Johnny, it could mean worldwide acceptance, worldwide support, and a renovation of his entire career. Renewed. And at 57, that's no small feat. But don't ask Tom Cruise, who will be filming his next movie on the International Space Station this year. Or it might be early next year, but he's filming in space. And the man looks 30 years old, so I don't think you need to ask him. But yeah, for 57, that's no small feat. Anyway, Johnny is suing The Sun. And unfortunately, the news outlet wins no matter what, with all their current publications selling out in every way, every day. So what do we know right now? Well, we know that Amber claims she endured excessive emotional, verbal, and physical abuse, end quote. A statement she withdrew the day before the divorce was finalized for $7 million. She withdrew that statement. However, not long after, she made allegations and continued with her Me Too movement, and she did an opinion piece titled, "I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change." End quote. I mean, after that, Johnny Depp had to sue, and he did, for defamation and slander. She's claimed that 14 times he's assaulted her, hitting her, beat her through bottles like grenades and bombs that's a quote, by the way, at her, when in truth we know that the opposite is fact. Speaking of truth, it's looking more and more like poor Johnny Depp was the one receiving the physical and emotional abuse. In fact, a former estate manager and assistant testified in favor of Johnny's statements. So the one definite thing to consider here is that the news outlet The Sun and the trial itself have managed to portray the marriage of Amber and Depp maliciously and drug-addled, possibly causing irresponsible and hateful lies to surface in the hopes of taking a win in the eyes of the public court. I personally believe Depp, hashtag Deep Blue for Depp, and Hollywood, the Me Too movement, and the media have all been in a political breakdown lately. And they've all been caught lying. It's been obvious, and they've done it in pathetic and desperate ways. Look, no one is perfect, but usually a victim doesn't run to get media attention And they certainly don't virtue signal. No. A victim is shy, scared, depressed, and obviously affected in clear, true ways. Having others stand beside you with your claims unwavering, truthful, and validated in court, that shows the whole world which side of victimhood you stand on. Johnny isn't a perfect man. No one is. But he's an honest one. And I believe that. I stand with those who honor truth, justice, and American values. Hashtag Deep Blue for Depp. I'll talk to y'all later.
Central Parkway in